Dude, did you just see this post on Facebook? It's fake. What? Yeah, look. And that's why you shouldn't believe everything you see on Facebook. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JBuck Studios, your home for reviews, reactions, and ridiculousness. Anyways, though, it's Monday, so it's kind of surprising that I have a brand new movie review, but I was able to check out the new Polish thriller on Netflix, The Hater. An ambitious young man starts working in the dark world of social media smear tactics and learns that his virtual games have real-world consequences. So is this brand new thriller pack all of the twists and turns and suspense you're looking for? Let's find out. But before I get into my thoughts, let me know what you guys thought of The Hater if you've already seen this film or now very much looking forward to it. Now let's get into some of the good. So yes, right off the bat, I am back on another kick of Polish thrillers. I did The Woods a couple weeks ago. And I'm a big fan of thrillers and suspense and everything like that. So instantly, I was on board. And once this movie starts playing out, the story and how it almost relates to real life right now is fascinating. I mean, it takes on this story of this young kid. He gets thrown into kind of like dark internet manipulation tactics and whatnot. And the way everything plays out very much shows you how take everything you see online with a grain of salt. And they do this in such a almost informative but terrifying way of portraying this, because everything is fake. Comments, posts, profiles, groups, meetings, events, like everything is fake. And the thing is, it's all stemming from Facebook. And I don't want to be like, oh, this is a scary, dire thing. But this is very much kind of relatable to what is happening. And aside from kind of the real life aspects that are terrifying in this, the way everything plays out, this game of cat and mouse, this game of manipulation, this game of essentially just conning people into what you want, is the fun but horrible part of this movie. Horrible in a good way. Like, it's thrilling, it's suspenseful. You're waiting for this main character to get caught, but he is essentially duping all of these people, playing his bases, playing this elaborate game of chess throughout this movie. So I like how everything played out, plus the real world aspects that come into this movie. But I think it's because the main cast is phenomenal in this movie. It is very believable, from the kind of rich, snooty, well-off parents, the young daughter that's the love interest. But Tomek, I believe, played by I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm going to put it right here, was chillingly fantastic in this movie. If I had to say something, like, this movie kind of resembled Jake Gyllenhaal in Nightcrawler, like very much kind of like this borderline sociopath type of character, not showing emotion, going through doing these sketchy things. And that's what Tomek is doing in this movie. He essentially wants the love of this Gabby girl, but he will stop at honestly, nothing will stop him. Like, he is just going through doing these just gross things. But not only is what the character in the movie doing, but the portrayal of his character is, he has a deadpan on his face. He cannot show emotion. Like, it is almost like this character is wearing a mask throughout this movie to really mask his true feelings and emotions. It is, again, very chilling, because he's supposed to be in scenes that are happy and sad and terrifying, but yet he has this kind of just blank stare on his face throughout this whole movie. So his performance leading this manipulation, leading this kind of scummy internet marketing type situation, is what drives this movie. Again, he's surrounded by a bunch of other talent, and the way everything plays out is phenomenal. But then finally filling out the pros for myself, the positives in this Hater movie is probably the lighting, the not cinematography, but the way a lot of scenes are lit. There's a silent disco that's very cool and fancy. There's a dance scene. There's multiple dance scenes, actually. But then also this one that's very tense, where it's just the light of a door that cracks open and really shows or reveals certain things at a certain time. So again, I don't want to spoil anything, but this is not only a well-acted, a fascinating movie, but this looks great as well. However, I did have a little bit of a negative. I mean, this movie is maybe a little long in the tooth at some times. That didn't bother me. But there's some scenes where he's manipulating someone and they're essentially using this online, like World of Warcraft type game, using avatars to communicate with one another. It makes sense. It very much is like using a masking technique to manipulate someone, but I felt like it really took me out of what this movie was. It very much kind of like threw it into kind of this like schlocky, almost fantastical element, which I didn't fully like. I know some people out there might enjoy, but yeah, and the thing is, it's only about 5 to 10 minutes, but it's very kind of out of nowhere. It's like, hey, I'm in a computer game talking to this person to get them to do my bidding. It makes sense, but it felt like it was an odd artistical choice. Overall, The Hater is a fascinating, almost scary look at a thriller in real life, with it featuring a suspenseful story, chilling main character and surrounding cast, and some great lighting, but with some artistical choices that maybe did not land. I would highly recommend checking out The Hater. Again, I'm a big fan of thrillers. This very much scratched that itch, and it's almost gross but funny and weird to see the real life aspects that are present in this movie that are honestly playing out right now. In closing, I'm going to give The Hater 4 out of 5 fake newses. So what did you guys think of The Hater? If you've already seen this one or now very much looking forward to this thriller, I want to know in the comments down below. Anyways though, as always, thank you so much for watching. Watch some more videos up there or right over there, you know, brand new content every single week here on the JBuck Studios channel. Tomorrow, obviously, JBuck Live. Haven't a damn clue what's going for that. But then later this week, I'm going to have a review for Palm Springs and a few other things. Follow all of my social media, like this video, subscribe to the JBuck Studios channel, and until next time, we'll see you later.